go, guys, in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we just arrived at Bradenton Motorsports Park. The Dominator trailer is here. We don't know where we're parking yet, so we're kind of just waiting for the other trailer to get here. They're pulling in. We have the burnout area right over here, and then the main track just behind it. This is a pretty exciting day because Josette is driving truck and trailer for the first time to an event. And I thought, oh, here they come. Woo! I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're all excited. She's driving no hands. Oh no. Josette, how was that?
Fine.
Woo!
Ask her how sweaty her palms are.
Not
sweaty.
Not sweaty?
No.
Yay! And oh wait, we forgot. We have Nitro the Pug in the back. Here, let me show you guys.
We in the back seat. Nitro, show him the cute end.
Oh my god.
Welcome back to the Larsen Motorsports YouTube channel. We're out here at Cleetus and Cars. And we are all set up. We have Elaine finishing a live video. Some of the teams are putting in parachutes. What do we got? What do we got?
Well, just went live. Super excited. This is probably one of the biggest events we've done so far this year, other than the Gator Nationals. That was pretty big. But people are excited. I think you need to flip around because people came on point. They came dressed. Look, what is that? A smart car? That looks like a Lego car. Doesn't it look like a Lego car?
It does look like a Lego car.
Anyway, I think the fun part about Cleetus and Cars is that you just never know what you're going to see. From jet dragsters to Lego cars to, there's a Lamborghini that's coming out over beside us. So, super stoked.
So we'll have to show you some of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Jetman here from Bradenton Motorsports Park. We are at Cleetus and Cars, and we're doing something that we thought you might find kind of interesting. We're doing some aerodynamic testing with Elaine's car called tufting. Tufting is the process of taking a piece of yarn, in our case, and taping it in certain areas of the car that we want to see what the airflow is doing. Now this is going to be very interesting because the airflow over the back of the car is going to be very disturbed in some areas. It's going to be very clean in others. Ultimately what we're doing is doing some testing for that brand new Generation 6 car that is going to debut sometime, in January of 2021. And so tufting is a process that is definitely not new. It's been done for many, many years. It's done very often in the aerospace industry, and especially with a jet car, it's a really great way to find out exactly what the air is doing, in particular around the jet engine inlet. A lot of people ask us if we do wind tunnel testing with our cars, and the answer is no. A wind tunnel is probably not very accurate in our case, and that is because even if you could run a scale model of the wind tunnel, of the jet car in the wind tunnel at a typical speed that we're running, like 270, 280 miles an hour, you certainly couldn't duplicate or simulate the engine inlet and the air that is going into the engine. And it's a massive amount of air that comes in the engine. It's a massive amount of air that comes out of the engine. And that air can disturb the airflow even up in front of the windshield of the car. So it definitely changes that. And I'm sure there's wind tunnels in the world that we could fire up our jet engine in and run the car in at full throttle, but I don't know where they're at, and even if I did, we probably couldn't afford to be there. So tufting is a great way to actually see what the air is doing as we run down the track. We have high-speed cameras that our team puts on the car. You can see there's cameras here, there's cameras here, and we are actually going to be able to see with our own eyes what the air is doing in these areas that are all tufted around the car. That's our tech tip from the Jetman and from Bradenton Motorsports Park at Cleetus and Cars.
So this is kind of the fun part for me because they're calling us to the staging lanes. They're fueling the car up. So this is when I get my head together. All day long we're talking to the fans, we're just talking about the car, but now it's time to stop talking and it's time to get in the car and get her down the track. So I like this part of the day. It's probably one of my favorite parts.
Alright, go to line!
She ran 279, so that's the fastest she's been in a while. Super proud of my car. Driver just has to wake up and get off the line a little quicker than Dwayne. So we'll see what happens.
What can I say? U.S. Chemical Dominator has an incredible team, including a crew chief. So we do what we got to do, and I just get in the car and make things happen. And that's how we pull W's out. But I have a fierce competitor, though.
Now, I knew he won because I could see that flash yellow all the way down the track. But the part I was thinking is that his camera. I'm like, wait, Dwayne, your camera's got to get me. So I was trying to
slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit.
Just lift off the throttle a little bit. You got to get my yarn. No, but it was a good side-by-side drag race right in front of a huge crowd. They were super stoked. It was a great way to kick off Cleetus and Cars.
There's a lot of people here. And it's cool weather, and I love it.
When I'm doing those burner pops, I throttle it so it turns faster so you guys can hear the engine spool up. And then I immediately let it.
I started sliding, so we had to put on a show at that point.
Wayne's like, wait a minute, that's it. No, and I'm going to tell you
Hilarious.
something. In all of my years driving jet cars, this was probably the slipperiest racetrack
Yeah.
When I was doing burner pops, even in the burner pops, I was sliding. So I got on the radio and I go, "It's slippery, D." And he goes, "Well, no doubt, Elaine," because he's sliding. But he did a great job.
They gave us the best track that they could with the conditions
They
that
did.
they had.
They did.
So, yeah.
Listen, we got the cars down the track. We got them to the 8.
That's what we did.
So he's up 1. The big race that counted, Dwayne got. I got the consolation prize, the little baby race, the little 8th mile race. But so it's down to the Snowbird Nationals.
Yep.
They're doing them right now.
How many runs do you do at Snowbird Nationals?
Snowbird Rat Nationals is just 2 runs. We do the Jet Jam and then the Night of Fire. So there'll be 2 runs. So I got to take both of them to get ahead of D because he's actually been dominating in the Dominator car this year. You see what I did with that?
That lockdown, I was sitting there just reaction time
No, and
every day.
it hasn't been the car. It's all been Dwayne in his reaction time because he has beaten me on full shots the last couple runs. So this girl's got to tighten up and.
But you're not doing. Wait. It's not like you're doing bad. I mean,
He's just doing abnormally good. Like he's hitting 003s, 006s. He's hitting like weird lights. So it's gonna bite him in the butt one day.
It is, and then sometimes those turn into red lights. So I completely understand what you're going there. But yeah, it was.
I was red lighting all last year. I was the red light bandit.
He was trying to win races. That's
I
how it
was.
goes.
That's what happens. You know, if you're not pushing it, you're not trying hard enough. So we were doing good, but now it's time to tear down.